We're short.
Yeah, we're just 3.
Well, at this point, I think we can take the crowd.
Yeah, we got you outnumbered. That hasn't happened for a while.
You know, everybody, all the angry people go to the POA meetings.
Yeah.
You go to-
I did not.
Basketball game to go to.
I guess, JP is been elected as the chairman.
Yeah.
JP.
You, Humphrey?
Oh, okay.
Computer guy.
Yeah. So David resigned.
He didn't fill his, he completed his, so he didn't complete his term?
Well, it was up this year.
He's still on January though, right? So he-
No, November the end of
Yeah,
that.
Okay, all right.
He's
So he
working
could-
a lot and he's just,
He completed his term.
Yeah.
All right.
he's done a lot. I'm gonna
He
thank him.
has.
I'm gonna thank him, he's done a lot.
Now, I tell you what, that,
That's that
being on the
famous-
road, having anything to do with the roads down here is a losing proposition.
It's hard.
Because you're gonna make everybody mad.
You know.
Not everybody, but you're not gonna make everybody happy.
Yeah, all the roads are paved now.
Yeah.
He's repaired, you know, the roads as they go along. I think they've done a great job. For the budget they've had, the things they had to do. Yeah.
The only good thing about Johnson, his first meeting, 25 minutes.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Wow, nice. Okay. Well, I guess we'll call the meeting to order, so it's 7:32. And so we always start out with, meeting minutes from last month. I've got a few corrections there I want you to do, Chuck, so. I think, let me get my notes. What did I do with them? On item 4, where it says we will be encumbering the $17,000. Let's strike all that, clear down to where it says a motion to approve the budget. Because basically, I think that's all covered on the second page,
Okay.
where it says Bill Brennan made a motion to encumber $17,336. That was really what that discussion was at the time. There was some talk about splitting the years, but it basically was, this discussion was that we were not gonna rent an excavator this year, because we did it last year in '24, and we're gonna cover the money to '26, so we can pay for the rental of the excavator in '26, so. I don't know if you wanna add the verbiage into that paragraph where Bill made that motion or not, but that's
Well, I
really-
wondered about when I was going through the thing, how that got put at the end of the meeting.
Well, I think I intended that to discuss it during the budget, but technically it's not a budget item.
Yeah.
It's more of a motion item, so I don't think it's in a bad location. I don't know, what do you guys think? It's kind of semantics a little bit.
Well, we can cut this out. Move part of it.
But I think that,
The 17,000 isn't exactly right anyway, it's 17,376.
So more corrections on the second page.
correct. So I just scratch all that other, and then we list what is being encumbered for next year's budget to be used for sediment control.
Yeah.
And then that's the only really major change I had. The last paragraph right there before withdrawals, it needs to be and. We got a T instead of a D.
Maybe we accept the minutes as presented.
I'll second that.
Okay, motion been made and second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those against say nay. Motion carried. Okay. So that takes care of me in minutes. Let's go into financials. So basically, if you look at the budget versus actuals, any questions there? I kinda did a plus or minus, where we're over, where we're under, and I still think we're looking at that under $20,000 at the end of the year. I think we're gonna be under budget by the end of the year by $20,000, which is what we said last month. I don't have much discussion, other than, Chuck, I think, on 391 fish management,
Mm-hmm.
I think we posted some treatment cost into that. So the $6,546.38 is correct, that's for the stocking of the fish. The balance of the $13,286, I think evidently is what we paid for the chemicals for lake treatment. So that needs to go to 394. Will you look into that?
Okay, so fish,
Yep.
where's the fish at?
Then I don't see any money posted for the purchase of the computers.
Not yet.
I think we spent more than $1,200 on the computer, so.
Yeah.
Item 324,
Yeah, they're not posted yet.
okay.
I'll check on what that is, but.
And then back on 4,400, that 8,092 was the reimbursement for the insurance for the, what the insurance company paid us for the damage of the roof or hail damage.
Right.
So, we gonna leave that there, or is that gonna be moved somewhere else?
Well, we probably ought to encumber that, just to be,
Yeah,
say, we can do that next month yet.
okay.
Cause it's gonna be done next year. I mean, there's enough in the budget to cover it. Either way, it's just moving stuff around, but
In the last month's meeting minutes, it says the money will be encumbered for repairs for next spring.
yeah,
But I don't know if we actually made a motion.
you didn't make a motion, no.
Okay, so we need to make a motion next month to do that.
Well, you can make a motion tonight if you want, or if you wanna wait till there's more people here, you can wait.
Oh, okay,
That's up to you.
well, we might as well get her done.
We can-
Unless,
Go either way on that.
So move to encumber.
okay.
You're up, Ron.
Ron, it's up to you. I'll pass until I hear.
I'm sorry,
So, we kinda already decided to go and cover the $8,000 for reimbursement for the insurance on the claim for the damage.
Uh-huh,
That income, we'd like to move that into next year.
okay,
Do you agree with that?
yeah, I'm good with that.
So I have a motion made and second. Any more discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against say nay. Motion carried. Okay. That's all I got on the financials. They all look good to me. I think we're still looking healthy. We were able to still accomplish a lot of things and still be under budget, so.
Where do you think we ought to put the chemicals and the, testing in,
Put that on that, what was it,
394?
394.
394?
Yeah, there's 10,000 in that budget, so
Okay,
we've only spent 268, so,
from the lake, yeah.
huh? Yeah. That's. Any questions from, you guys on the financials?
One quick question here, I see the legal services, what was that for?
That would be, the 6,000, where is that
The
at?
5,076.
So, that's kinda, that's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick. So, the state of Indiana Okay, let me think through this, okay, because they changed it on us. Used to be, every year they do an audit. We get audited by the state of Indiana to see if our numbers look correct based on the budget submitted and
Yeah.
whatever they do.
Okay.
And that, the cost of that, they actually charge us that, but it comes out of what they allow us to be taken out of our assessments, right? Somehow it gets withdrawn. Well, they haven't done it for the last 3 years. They haven't audited us for the last 3 years.
Okay.
And we went through an audit, and then they charged us for the last 3 years all at one time.
That charge, yeah.
So instead of spreading it over a year, we got hit for $5,000 for the last 3 years of audit. Now, that is not the years you're thinking of. It's like 21, 22, 23. But we just now got billed for it in 25.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see.
They
Okay.
used to take it off their tax draw, they'd send it to the auditor.
Yeah, they come
and
through
then
the auditor's
cut
office.
Some of their tax draw every year, usually in the spring settlement, and they stopped doing it. Evidently, they want their money faster than,
Oh, okay.
than that was. That's my guess, I don't know for sure, but.
I see. Okay.
So we've actually added a line item to our budget to remind us to budget money for that next year.
I see.
It's about $1,200 a pop there on that.
I see.
Yeah, yeah, good question. Anything else? All right, any motion to accept? Any other questions?
No.
Financials?
I'll make a motion that we accept the financials.
Second.
Okay, motion been made and seconded, we accept the financials. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those against say nay. Motion carried. All right, so next on the agenda is, Jerry, well, you're always next, so.
Got the spreader box or the salt and sand box and the spreader and everything. Had to do a little bit of work on them. Get it working right.
Right, yeah. You ready to
So,
go?
I mean, yeah, I believe so. I'm not putting no sand and salt in it and tried it, but it all runs.
We're all stocked up on salt and sand.
Not the sand or salt.
Not salt yet, no.
Chuck's working on that.
Okay.
Understand we're looking at pretty severe winter,
Huh?
potentially pretty severe winter.
Yeah. But,
I know how that goes.
Time to go to Mexico.
I did have to replace the cutting edge on the plow. Got that, it was a little over $450
Okay.
for I put it on and then
Yeah.
it was, the paint was running, or then that truck what year is that truck?
I think it was 2011.
Yeah, 2011, and that's the same plow that put on whenever we bought it. We've had some work done on it and everything, but, so I put the cutting edge on it and then I wanted it brushed off what was flaking out and where there's some rust and this, that. I hit that and got that all cleaned up and then I repainted the plow. It's still in good shape, but it's been how many years? So, 14 years, that truck. And the truck runs just fine, it's all,
Yeah.
I don't have no problems with that. The intake on the spillway, it's, I'm going out there probably tomorrow or Monday. The water's down,
Is down 7 now?
yeah, it's probably seven, a little bit, maybe a little bit more, but really it's, the leaks, there's one couple of leaks on the back side of it, where I think we're getting more water in is the 4-foot gates on the outside. It's got a pretty good flow coming in. It just doesn't seal up. The 2-foot, they seal up. It just.
What's the difference in the two? Cause
Nothing,
it's same
it's
design, right?
Same design and everything. I think it's just a little bit more pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, Chuck has been talking, they make, like for flood control, for like houses, where you can put, this board about, or however, once you move, how tall and wide, but it's got a cam over where it squeezes out. On the inside of the spillway, there's, probably about this much from the outside to this side, is the old gates that was used to be in there. But it's got the channel where we're gonna try to get, Chuck's trying to get, I've got to give him the measurements and this and that, where we can come up to where if it's, it'll be up to the, where to go in, over the top of the grate. But it'll still, I think it'll equalize from the outside to the inside, and it shouldn't be having the pressure to push it on in around them gates.
All right.
I mean, they'll fill up
Yeah,
in that box, but it'll be.
Be tighter against
Yeah, it should,
the channel.
we should have a lot less
Yeah, okay.
leakage.
All right.
So we've had leakage at the 4-foot level too then?
That's.
We've
the
always
one
had
is.
that.
That's the one that
It's just,
is.
yeah, that's the worst we're
I
thinking.
mean, it's just building out,
Yeah, that's one the kayakers always complain about.
all the noise.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, the lake's low and we're still letting water out through that gate.
Yeah, we fought that ever since we've done it. Well, if we can come up with a better way, I mean, let's do it.
Yeah, and.
So
It's
either.
not- It's not real expensive for them, was it, Chuck?
Yeah, it depends, they're gonna have to be specially cut.
Right.
400, 800.
Oh, that's nothing.
There.
Yeah. What company is?
I forget what the company's name is. There's several versions around, several
Yeah.
manufacturers doing the same thing, and then there's stainless steel drop-in inserts that have gaskets on both sides.
Yeah.
Two,
Just gotta be able to pull those out.
yeah, pull them out.
But that's what I was thinking,
Yeah, the
what the
one
ones
with
that had
would
that
expand
over
would be easier to
would
get in
be,
and out.
it just.
Which way does they expand? The gate's open here, does it go this way or is
Yes.
it pushed against?
No,
The gate.
it goes to the rails.
Okay,
It goes like this, out. So, if you just put a wrench on there and just, you can open it up and shut it down and tighten it up.
okay. Okay, Well, so by Monday, we think we'll have the main steel structure resealed.
Yeah,
And then obviously this, what we're talking about here on additional gate control would be something that would be forthcoming after we get figured out what we're gonna buy.
when Mike was still alive, he put tongue and groove 2x6s and wedged them down there.
Yeah.
And it was a burger to get them back
Yeah,
out
right.
because it just swelled up.
Mhm.
But this one shouldn't swell up and be bad, but it just came it over.
Yeah, that's my biggest fear, is make sure we get something that can open back up, because that's a lot of pressure. 2 foot of water is huge
Yeah.
amount of pressure,
Yeah,
even 1 foot. Okay. Did I see with this mowing that we got the motor deck extension done in that, is it working with the arm?
oh, no,
Oh,
no, it's not.
okay.
I haven't got anything back from Mark, so it's sitting there.
Yeah. Anything else we need to talk about for the winter or getting ready for it, or you're good?
No, I'm pretty well kinda set for the winter,
Okay.
so.
Chuck, you wanna go next with your report?
Can I ask, Jerry, are you not taking out those slow markers this year?
Oh, yeah.
I think the lakes got down low enough, I can't get out there to do it,
Okay.
but,
They don't get hurt by getting
I
frozen?
don't, they're pretty thick,
Okay,
and, I mean, we put them little balls last year,
right.
and none of them popped or anything, and I don't think it'll.
Did we get the new anchors in, like, Dave was talking about doing, did he ever do that? David Carr? Well, how are those buoys weighed down? That's what
We
I'm asking.
got like 2 cement blocks,
Okay,
we got a cable on it,
yeah,
so, then I put a
Carabiner, sorry.
yeah, and put a carabiner on it, and then I can put that yellow, them little balls,
yeah,
and put them, and put the idler buoys
okay,
on the pontoon.
yeah,
But this year, Scott hadn't been coming in, he'd been having some health issues, and it just never get to where, to get them out. And
okay,
now I think it's probably be a little bit too low water to bring the pontoon out,
yeah,
so.
okay. Well, we're gonna let the water go back up to -4 foot, we don't know how quick it will refill.
Yep.
Right. So if we get worried about it, we could maybe try it then, but we just see how it works for the winter. Okay. And Scott's done for the year, right, most likely?
Yeah.
No mowing to do, and,
Yeah, unless I get to where we got a real bad winter, that, sometimes I'll have him come in, and we got a little, 7-foot, plow
yeah,
that will hook onto
okay,
the big tractor,
all right,
and a lot of, he's done it a few times, pushing out the intersections.
yeah,
Knows where you can just go around and push it out, and then I can get it off the road better, quicker. So,
okay. Anything else?
Not really, other than, we've got the trench dug and the wires from here to there, and it's supposed to be tomorrow.
Tomorrow, they're coming in tomorrow to go ahead and hook the system up, so by end of tomorrow possibly, or at least
Yeah,
Monday, we may
unless
have
it-
the gates all repaired.
Unless this rain comes in, they
Yeah.
can still do everything in here and
Yeah.
might interfere with some of the gate stuff, but,
Now, we're gonna reuse our cards, right? So that doesn't change the,
and no, we can, that was the plan, we'd reuse these things and then supposedly there's an option that people can use their cell phones,
We should make sure we send out a blast.
once we know what we're
Once we
doing.
know that it's fixed, so
Yeah.
people will know, I need something to get in this time,
Yeah,
if they're
alright,
coming.
let's put that on the agenda for next month and talk about that, cause we'll need to resolve that, so we can hit it. I wanna have it hit it hard in January, that if people wanna come in and get their new card and key, do it in January. Probably won't, probably be more like March, April, but still, I don't want them to wait on us, I want, be ready.
the only question that I've gotten on it is, if we go with the cell phones, is if everything's on the cloud now, can you sit in your living room and open the gate?
Yeah, we'll have to verify that.
And,
I think we talked about that in that meeting we had, and they said no, but let's double check that.
yeah, okay, so somebody asked about that, cause they
Yeah.
said if you're gonna try it, the idea of the cards to keep other people out, but if Joe Blow calls me and says, I need a gate, you can just punch your number in for him and
Yeah. Yeah.
I can see some
Uh-huh.
kids having a good time with that.
Right.
It's not a very good solution. I did see Liftmaster makes a add-on for swing gates. I'll send you something on it, it's not too expensive, but I know Shavers put one on their gate years ago, or something similar, but it worked, but still was not ideal.
What's the advantage, what does
Yeah.
this do?
You could, when you would trigger the gate to open, it would open the gate, swing it back with a little hydraulic.
Oh, I
So
see.
you don't have to get out.
Oh, okay, wow. Yeah, we'll wait another year for that.
But the gimmick is then, if you're too close,
Yeah.
it's not gonna care if your car is in the way or not.
Yeah,
Yeah, most of those work with, they put vehicle detectors in the pavement
Proximity.
so that, it will close when the last one's cleared.
Right.
However, trailers cause those a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Cause they will come down early on a trailer, cause it doesn't detect it as much as side.
and that's what we're all about.
It's not a really good solution, I don't think, but,
Yeah.
I would think we'd also have to pave the entry to make sure that we could bury the sensor instead of gravel.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, it probably wouldn't work very good with me grading the road.
we'll table that one. Anything else?
no, I don't think so. Other than, I think we have got all the bugs worked out with the new phone and everything, so it recorded everything on Tuesday night, so we'll see.
Okay.
So are we streaming live via the website?
No, we have to get 50 subscribers before we go
Okay.
live, but as soon as we get it where we can have something up there everybody can see, then we can start asking people to subscribe and.
But we can go ahead and upload it to our
Yeah.
website, it's just not live.
Okay.
All right, so, Denise is not here, obviously. She's hurting in the back, so she's going through, she was sick, and then now she's got a backache, so. But anyway, I think you've seen the newsletter probably. We've had a good year with the stocking of the lake, the fishing's great, and the testing went well this year, so. And, David Carr, I don't know if there's any issues there, he's not here tonight, obviously, so, but that's something we usually would discuss in the spring anyway.
Well, we're looking at a goose hunt sometime this fall, we're not.
Yes.
We're getting close to the.
Probably ought to call and follow up on that, to be honest with you, cause he hasn't been in the last few meetings.
Correct.
I better verify that. But I think we still wanna do that every year, as far as I know,
Yeah.
because it's been a good program to reduce the fees,
Yeah.
so.
I did have we'll talk about that when we get down to it.
Okay, docks, anything new there?
No, I know they're just driving around, I see several of them did get some repairs. So Dave, if you've got time sometime over the next week or so, if you and I could go around and do an inspection, just kinda compare it to what we had.
And I would say, when you go off, I'll be happy to take over that.
Okay.
Yeah, great.
Not happy, I'll do.
Oh, no, he already said happy.
Yeah.
Maybe Daryl.
We're gonna miss you real quick, I think, but you'll do great too.
Well, we have we got paperwork, so it's in decent shape, so.
So,
It's on our
have you
website.
met Dale, by the way?
Yeah, I met, yeah. I did.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right,
Okay,
so,
Dale.
he's,
Listen,
he's turned in his signatures
Yeah,
to
good.
replace you, so.
Oh, good,
We're gonna miss
good.
you,
No, you
but
won't.
hopefully you're gonna, well, yeah, we
I'm
got
not paying in
Dale.
the rear.
Okay.
Has anybody, and I guess maybe this isn't the time, has anybody submitted paperwork for BJ's position?
Yeah, Matt Gilligan,
Matt Gillen? Oh, good, good.
yeah,
He'll be a good board member
Yeah.
also. I'm glad to hear that.
yep. So I think that'll cover us, we'll have all 5 of us here, so, if that goes well. That officially would be voted in on January, so.
Yeah. Okay.
And, so we're good on the docks, and you guys are gonna meet, that's great, hand that off, appreciate that.
When do you head off to Mexico?
I'm here until after the annual meeting, so I think January 20th is
Okay.
actually. I may leave a couple of days earlier, I might leave on that Saturday afternoon, but yeah. I'll be here till the end off.
Okay. Unfinished business. Talk about spillway and gate repairs. Lower deck, we're gonna keep working on that. Tammy did want me to thank you, Jerry, about the removal of the library box. She appreciated that.
Wasn't too bad.
Okay.
Took the little tractor and chain and filled it.
Yeah.
What I did, I put a cardboard or board over the post hole, and I put rocks on top of it, so they could put it back down where it was,
Okay.
so.
Have we gotten a new oven yet?
No,
Okay.
I don't know why that they were talking about having it in before the Veterans Day chili cook-off thing, but I haven't heard any more about it.
Okay. Is there any other unfinished business we need to talk about that we haven't already? Okay. New business?
I had a resident ask if we've ever considered bow hunting within the confines of Lake Holiday.
Who asked you that?
Is someone.
Okay.
With the number of deer that we have and more conflict with vehicles and that type of thing, we do have an awful lot of deer. I don't know if that's something we've ever talked about before.
Well, it came up at we had today at Wabash, we had our Thanksgiving dinner today. And the guys were talking about that today. Do we ever do that out here at Lake Holiday? I said, well, no, but we have a lot of deer. So,
They come over to the shop and I've had them come into the shop.
maybe I bet.
And they'll be going around, even the bucks,
Yeah.
and I can stop, roll the window down, talk to them. They just, and
So it's not just me, it seems like they're less scared of us now. I mean, it's like.
yeah, I mean, people fed them
Yeah.
and all that, they
My wife
love
and
that.
my wife and I, we walk around about 4 miles every morning, and we run into deer all the time. It's kinda weird, sometimes they're around, sometimes they're not.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them that just stand there from here to the wall and just watch you as you walk by, and
Yeah.
talk to them.
Yeah, and it's kinda neat.
It
I think we could hunt it with a ball peen hammer and do it for it.
Oh, that's,
I don't know, it's kind of questionable if you want people hunting here in Lake Holiday with bows, because
Yeah.
Other urban hunts everywhere now, well, lots of urban hunts in most cities.
oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Do they have a limit on poundage of bow? Because.
Yeah, there'll be a limit on what type of bows you can use, that kind of thing, but it's all archery.
Yeah.
How far can you, what's the farthest you can shoot an arrow?
30 yards would be a tough shot.
Yeah,
30 yards.
but some guys I know that have done 75 to 90 pound bows, of course, they're kind of beefy.
Yeah.
But anyways, they get out there
Yeah, they-
a long way.
Yeah.
My brother, he's bought a crossbow, and that thing is deadly.
Yeah.
It goes a long, long way.
It's something to consider, because we do have an issue.
Yeah, okay. Yep, definitely.
And then you have the issue tracking down the deer in people's yards and
Yeah.
dragging them off or gutting them there or whatever, it's just.
Yeah. There are lots of problems.
Yeah.
you can shoot it with a gun, shoot a deer, and it'll run
Forever.
a mile, 2 miles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, anything else? All right,
Move we adjourn?
is there anything else, Ron?
No, I've got nothing. Jerry?
I'm
Bad
good.
attitude.
You too?
Anything from you guys, anything else? Okay, all right.
Motion to adjourn?
Motion, there's a motion made to adjourn.
I'll second that.
The motion second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, those against say nay, motion carried. We'll see you next month.
Thank you
Thank
for coming.
you. Thank you.
I'm glad to hear somebody is interested in both of the spots, so.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dale,
Oh, you're
appreciate it,
welcome.
looking forward to you being on here too.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
One thing I do have a question about, and you want to hold everybody up, is about the